Good morning, master and class. We are from Group 6 of Strategic Grade. Our team has 5 members. The first member is Ho Thi Linh and it's me. And the second member is Trần Thị Linh. The third member is Bùi Trung Hiếu. The fourth member is Bùi Thị Hà Trang. And the final member is Trần Thị Nhân Ái. We are delighted to be here today to discuss about exploring the culture of Singapore by taking you on a cultural journey to Singapore. And now we will explore some of the key elements that make Singapore's culture so unique and fascinating. Singapore is a small island city-state located in Southeast Asia, just off the southern tip of the Malay Peninsula near Malaysia and Indonesia. Despite covering only 728 square kilometers, Singapore has a population of over 5.5 million people, which makes it one of the most densely polluted countries in the world. Its strategic location along major shipping routes has helped it grow into a global financial and trade hub. Singapore multicultural society is reflected in its four main languages: English, Mandarin, Malay, and Tamil. English is the primary language used in business and education, making it the most widely spoken language in Singapore. Mandarin is common among the Chinese community. Malay is a nation language and is used widely within the Malay community, while Tamil is prominent among the Indian population. This linguistic diversity is a key feature of Singapore identity and marks its cultural variety. Culture is a tone of daily life in Singapore. The country is a home of a land of ethnic groups, mainly Chinese, Malays, Indian, and others, who live together harmoniously. Each community brings its own custom, value, and tradition, and Singapore culture is a reflection of these influences. This multicultural environment promotes mutual respect, tolerance, and a sense of shared identity among Singaporeans. Festival, social custom, food, and even everyday interaction reflects the rich cultural heritage that shape Singaporean society. And so thus, in this presentation, we cover 4 main aspects of Singapore culture. The first is the way of greeting. The second is the cuisine. The third is the festival and famous places. And final is the do and don'ts. With that, let's begin our journey with Mr. Hill to better understand the culture of Singapore.
Hello everyone, my name is Bùi Trung Hiếu. I will present the way of directing in Singapore. In the corporate, common cultural and social and the specific jurors. In Singapore, depending on the context, the person being rated and cultural background. For formal setting, especially in the business or meeting someone for the first time, and a handshake is a commonly used across our cultural group. In informal setting, greetings can be simple, like a wave or a nod, depending on the familiarity and the context. English greeting like hello, hi, and good morning are widely used. Given that English is the main language in Singapore, in cultural and social significance, of rating Singapore Popular is a multicultural mix of Chinese, Malay, Indian, and other an ethnic group, as with unique tradition and custom. As a resource, rating can be influenced by a cultural norm. Chinese Singaporean often greet with handshakes. Um, how it may be accompanied by the slight nod as a sign of the respect. Malay Singaporean may offer a gentle handshake flowers by placing the hand over the heart, symbolizing sincerity and warmth. Indian Singaporean may use the tradition namaste, gentle placing palm together in front of the chest and bowing slightly to the show respect, especially when the greeting elder. Understanding their custom, so request for Singapore cultural diversity and have foster positive social interaction. Specific gesture in the Singaporean greetings handshakes are standard, particularly in the professional setting, and are generally like that firm when greeting women. Some Singaporean may be why for women to the initiate the handshake. Nodding like a slight nod often accompanies a handshake or can be used alone in a more informal situation to show respect and acknowledgement. Each of their greeting styles reflect Singapore's value of respect to literature and the cultural awareness that knowing the appropriate way to greeting someone can enhance social interaction and demonstrate and appreciation for Singapore's rich cultural landscape. To continue our presentation, let's move on Miss Chang part.
Hello everyone, my name is Shang. Today into the Singapore cultural, I will talk about the cuisine. Singapore is a food lover paradise known for the incredible diversity of flavor influenced by Chinese, Malays, India, and Peranakan cultural. Some of the merchandise signature dishes include Hainanese chicken rice, often called the Singapore national dish. This simple yet flavorful dish features tender poached chicken served with fragrant rice, accompanied by garlic, chili sauce, and dark soy sauce. Chili crab, a popular seafood dish, Singaporean chili crab feature a whole crab in a rich, spicy, and slightly sweet tomato-based sauce. It typically eaten with fried or steamed quarter mentor. Their dishes are iconic representation of Singapore culinary diversity and are often enjoyed as hot hawker central, often a food court where locals gather to savor affordable and authentic meal. Singaporeans are known for their foodie culture, frequently discussing and recommending the best spots for local dishes, whether as high-end restaurant or humble hawker store. The concept of hawker culture is even recognized by UNESCO as an intangible cultural heritage of humanity, underscoring the importance of seafood central in Singapore society. Some people beverage in Singapore include teh that this is a strong sweet tea with milk that put the crisp of frosty top. It is staffed as hawker central and a favorite among local. Coffee Singapore locals coffee is strong, rich, and typically sweetened with continental milk or sugar. Variation include coffee, black coffee, or coffee C with augmentation milk. When dining in Singapore, there are a few etiquettes to keep in view. Respect for diversity. With multicultural coexisting is important to respect different territory restrictions. For example, Malay Muslims avoid pork and require halal foods, while Indian Hindu often avoid beef. Chopsticks and utensil. Many Singaporeans use chopsticks and Chinese milk and spoon for, for Malay in and Indian dishes. When using chopstick, avoid putting them as other or leaving them sticking upright in a bowl, as it can be considered rude. In summary, Singapore cuisine is a beautiful reflection of its cultural society, uh, whereas during and dining custom bring multicultural people together and celebrate a cultural heritage. Whether you are enjoy chicken rice at the hardcore center or sipping a frothy taki, Singaporean food often a rich cultural experience.
Thanks for the introduction. My name is Janti Ling, and now I will cover about festival and famous places. Singapore's cultural diversity is repeated is in festival calendar, with celebration from various religious and cultural backgrounds. Some key festivals include Chinese New Year, celebrated by Chinese community. This festival marks the beginnings of Lunar New Year. Culture include giving rest packets filled with money for good luck, family reunion, and lantern to raise spirits. Chinatown become a house of activity with colorful decoration, street parades, and fireworks. Hari Raya, family come together for prayer, feast, and exchanging greeting, while atmosphere and home done with light. Diwali, now as a festival applies, Diwali is celebrated by the Hindu community and to signify the victory of light over darkness. Little India is beautifully decorated and with lights and colorful displays, and families like oil lamps and offer player. Singapore is home to many iconic landmarks. Its Greece is our historical and cultural significance. measurements by sense. A modern measures measurements by sense is known for its rooftop infinity through which panoramic views of the city. It's a symbol of Singapore's rapid economic growth and its position as a global house for luxury tourism and entertainment. Gardens by the Bay is reflects Singapore's commitment to environmental and is a pollution spot for both local and tourists to connect with nature. Central Islands. A response island with them past beach and adjacent Central were once a British fortress. It's now a major tourist destination, offering everything from adventure park to a historical site like Fort Siloso, which showcase Singapore history. Singapore offers numerous cultural activities during festival and as famous landmark thus be register experience and showcase the country's traditional street ballets and performance, cultural workshop, light displays and decoration, temple visits and ceremony. In conclusion, Singapore Festival and famous sites are essential combination of its cultural identity. They not only attract tourists from around the world, but also serve as meaningful experience of the country multi-scope values. To continue, let's hear from Miss I, who will present on South School norms.
Grace of Miss Ling. My name is Trần Thị Nhân Ái, and I will walk us through social etiquette action seen as polite or impolite and practical tips for visitors when coming to Singapore. In Singapore, respect for diverse culture and adherence to social norms are essential. Here are some general rules to help visitors how prepare for the local culture. To reflect the multicultural society, Singapore is home to Chinese, Malay, Indo, and other communities. Be mindful of different culture and religious customs, especially regarding food restriction. Don't litter or vandalize. Singapore is known for its cleanliness and law against littering, spitting, and vandalism are strictly in focus. Often there can face hefty fine and in some cases community service or corrective work order. Do queue up. Singaporean value orderly queue, whether at a food store, on public transport, or elevator. Being aware of social queue can enhance your experience in Singapore. Here are some polite and impolite behaviors to keep in mind. Polite action include gifts and receive with both hands. When exciting item, especially money or gift, use both hands to show respect. Remove shoes when entering home or temples. This is customary and a sign of respect. Many places, especially in Malay and India community, expect visitors to remove shoes at the entrance. Impolite action include pointing with soft finger. Pointing is generally seen as rude. Instead, use your entire hand if you need to indicates something, touching someone's head. The head is a consensus characteristic in Asian culture, including Singapore, so avoid touching someone's head, especially a child. And below are a few practical tips for visitors when exploring Singapore to make the most of their experience while showing respect for local culture. Use a quiet tone in public. Be mindful with topic. In summary, Singapore is a country that values cleanliness, orderliness, and respect for diverse customs. Observing the do and don't will not only help so avoid misunderstanding but also enhance our experience in this vibrant city-state. By following the equitative leadership operation for Singapore culture and ensure a smooth, enjoyable visit.
Thanks for your talking. To sum up, we explore for rich culture, starting with geography, language, and multicultural identity. We discuss unique greeting, popular dishes like Chile's crab, major festivals such as Chinese New Year and Hari Raya, and famous sites like Marina Bay Sands. Finally, we reveal a key to and don't advising respect and culture awareness in Singapore. Thank you for your attention, and we hope this presentation has deepened your appreciation for Singapore. Please feel free to ask me any question.